Hello, Mother Nature has really dug deep into the bag of tricks over the last several days, from everything, again, just all sorts of things, from coatings of fresh snow down south to, of course, what we've seen with severe thunderstorms, hail, for instance, in Auckland and other parts of the country as well, and some pretty heavy swell towards the west coast. We are finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for the back edge of this blast from Antarctica to ease away. You can see the big turbine, actually, two swells of cloud there. It's been that flow from, of course, the ice shelf that has brought the cold air in. You push it across, of course, warmer seas, and it just creates oomph. It creates weather. We run through the next couple of days, and Mother Nature is like the industrial freezer of hers. The door is finally closing. So if you notice the surge of blue, as they move over the warm water, they sort of modify and become less cold. That one there, that one there. Let's go through the next couple of days. When you see this surge here, it's just going through. The reason why, instead of it more of a southerly, it's more of a sou'wester. So that slides by. The low will deepen and wind through, but by the time we get to Thursday, notice that high pressure and more of a westerly flow, quieter weather, and all that blue goes south and east, and we get back into sort of more typical temperatures across parts of the country. Let's get in close to see what we've got. Of course, as the zone of cold air moving across the warm seas bubbles up the shower cloud, notice that big orange line there. That's the more active line of thunderstorms that have been erupting across parts of the lower North Island. Tracking its way through, that's tied into the main centre, the engine room, the upper low. A couple more blustery showers there. That is the main axis. That will slide east. But of course, as it does, still the risk of some thunderstorms, thunderstorm watch as far north as Waikato. Road snows to parts of the South Island, and then with the squeeze of the isobars, and the next front heads up to the far south. That's a watch for severe gales and, of course, strong winds, eastern parts of the North Island too. It will quieten down over the next 24 hours. We take all of that, push it away. Remember this next front here, that will give us a pretty keen old wind to the far south. It will drop the snow level to 400 to 500 meters to the far south. Showers to the far south early on, slide up the west coast, and that orange blob there, that is still severe gales, 120 kilometers per hour. Hawke's Bay and parts of Wairarapa in that squeeze, but slowly over the coming days, getting to midweek, we will ease the winds and, of course, quieten down the weather. Showers easing back through the course of the night, still thundery, but there's another batch into the afternoon tomorrow over parts of Northern. Still going to be a gusty old wind, fresh at times, same sort of thing for Auckland. Gusty winds who heads up to about midnight or so with that next batch of storms. That will ease itself through, and looking at the rest for Hamilton as well, you're going to be seeing the risk for some showers, probably later into the afternoon. Similar sort of thing to the Bay of Plenty to the Central Plateau. Stuff from the overnight goes away. You pick up one or two into the course of the afternoon. It's similar as well for Tauranga, looking at some early showers, maybe some more into the evening, but otherwise okay. Still a gusty wind. That gusty wind too is with you as well to Gisborne and heads up to parts of Wairarapa too, seeing those strong, potentially damaging winds 120. Those ease due by the time we get to the course of Wednesday. New Plymouth sees some showers. You've got those certainly into the course of the afternoon, and gusty winds, not as strong as today, but still something to bear in mind. And Wellington, you're going to pick up some more showers too, but heads up for those winds as well tonight. Looking at things for the South Island, rain is there onto the west coast. Further east, it's some afternoon showers, more likely into the course of the morning. Christchurch 15 after right at freezing, and showers onto the west coast through the course of the day. Further east, it's more likely 1 or 2, and looking at things for Queenstown, right at freezing, so heads up for some black ice in places. 8 degrees, a few early showers, snow level, as I say, 500 meters to the far south. You've got showers in the southern areas through the course of the day, and heads up for those strong winds. Dunedin looks like a blustery old day. Heads up on the peninsula as well, those strong winds over the coming days, and the heavy swell does eventually ease by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday. Hang in there. Quieter weather will work in, just some showers. We close the door on that Antarctic freezer down south and give us at least some quieter weather coming in this week.
It's been a busy few days. Thank you, Dan. Well, time now for 7 Sharp with Sasha and Jeremy.
Thanks, Wendy. You probably book in with a physio when you have an injury or muscular issue and head to the GP for all your other ailments.
But it turns out physiotherapists can